There we go. Okay. Okay, we're here, and it's looking like only 3 people actually signed in. So we're going to be doing a round robin first to 3, and I'll stream this because it's only 3 people. So we're going to do all first to 3 matches. First up is going to be Monster King versus Flippy. Okay, they've already started. That's nice. What are we looking at here? Maybe Killer Bee Mirror, maybe Golden versus Killer Bee. It really depends. Tarantula. Tarantula's good. Let's see. Cool. Stream is looking very nice. This is good. Now, Killer Bee is a hard character to catch, but if Tarantula does catch him, you'll do a good chunk of damage. I think like 100 missiles or whatever it's called does an easy 25%. Yeah, that's gonna be huge. And the main thing is, I think the attack angles Tarantula goes at, and the missiles are very good at stopping Killer Bee's weapon, which is kind of the crux of this character's neutral when you get down to it, because it is a fast arcing projectile that you have to either dodge or block. You can attack it, but it's a lot harder to attack than it looks. Oh, going for the bold command grab super at round start. That does catch if they jump, so that's not a bad option. Nice air throw from Flippy. Okay, not a punish on that drill, but it's okay. As long as he can get her the corner, there we go. Okay, normal throw. Fires, nice, good catch. That's the other thing. If Killer Bee is doing anything to try and stall, Tarantula threatens to be able to catch and do quite a big chunk of damage. Okay, arm off. This is a bad situation for Killer Bee here. Nice. And the Monster King is able to wrap that up quickly. That is 1 point on the board. Ooh, instant catch. Nice. And yeah, OTG throw on top of that. That is like a good 30%. Knocks the arm off, but Flippy is able to land right on top of it and get it back quickly. Yeah, and the way that locks him down is really nice too. If someone's able to air block out of that, you're still keeping them low to the ground. Nice chip out situation there. Ooh, good counterplay there. Hurricane or whatever it's called going through the bomb, but Flippy is prepared to air throw as a punish. Okay, cross up JL. There's a lot of damage here. Ooh, okay, nice burst coming out from Flippy. We're at the point where chip damage from Killer Bee is a real threat here as well. So far, I think it's fair to say Monster King has been on top, but it has been kind of back and forth coming into this second game. Okay, nice air throw. Defensive air throw is an option where there's like not a lot of answers to it. If you find yourself in that situation, the best thing is probably to, be on the ground if you're trying to attack someone rather than air to air them. Oh, I like the idea for Monster King there, but unfortunately does a super input just close enough to where he gets it facing forward and doesn't hit Killer Bee at all there. Nice. Oh, no throw in time. Okay, good mash. Okay. Yeah, Claw is pretty hard to punish. I don't know if Killer Bee can punish it because its jab is quite slow. Oh, gotta be careful here. That's not it. Yeah, you can't attempt to air like that against Killer Bee. Very nice air throw. Okay, golden switch. This big, beautiful boy who is built like a Ford Model T compared to these Ferraris. I really think it is a charm point that he looks like this. And he's got this old ass speedometer on the boost gauge. Anyway, I don't know if this matchup is particularly advantaged for Killer Bee or if it's even. But I think if things go downhill for Golden, it can be hard to come back. But there you go. Yeah, not much Flippy could have done about that. Okay, juggling with 623L. It's good. Oh, nice. Jumps clean over the burst from Flippy. And we're in the situation here. I wonder if after that air block you can maybe go for JW unblockable, but I guess it is somewhat risky, especially against Killer Bee. Nice. That was really clutch. Okay. Monster King making it into that 2-1. But this is a first to 3, so keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Good air throw again. Oh yeah, with the damage boost too. Oh no, never mind. I was looking at the wrong side. When it comes down to it, I think Golden is a good character. If I was trying to compare him to someone from ST, I feel like Honda would be unflattering. He definitely plays a bit like that, you know, that he's a slow character, but I do think he's got a lot of tools to overcome like zoning matchups compared to that. But he's definitely like somewhere in the middle, I think. Easy to assume he's low tier because he's slow in a fast game, but that doesn't tell the full story. Oh, very scary there, missing the attempted unblockable boost W. Nice. Good catch. Another very close set. Very close game. Who just goes for the cancel. Yeah, I guess that's the thing that'll catch people if they're mashing when they realize that you were able to block after weapon. Wow. And that's it. Going to be 3-1 to Monster King. All right, next up is S91 versus the Monster King. So yeah, I think these sets will take about 15-20 minutes each, and we'll be done by 5 my time. Even if we do get the full first two, like full 3-2. Okay, calling Jackal now, but really could be anyone. Okay, Blodia. We're locked in, perhaps. I think most Blodia matchups are enjoyable. I think maybe he has some trouble, like with, I don't know. Super 8 is probably not too fun for him, but who likes that matchup when you get down to it? I really think he does have the tools to come out on top in any matchup. You gotta be active, for sure. And you have to make use of the fact that you have DP, you have a sweep that you can chain into, unlike most characters, that can prevent people from playing defensively and guard canceling as well. And the command grab that OS is with that sweep conveniently. Very nice though. These throws are doing damage for sure. Oh, 2H? You actually don't see Tarantula 2H very much. I think it's actually not a low either, it's a mid, but it does have pretty good range. I just feel like maybe there's no particular application for that. Huge damage coming out as S91 enters that lightning skin mode by exactly when he hits that command grab. But he's got so many unique things that really allow him to do more damage than the average character, and that's really helps him when you're playing this rushdown character in a fairly zoning-oriented game, I'd say. Oh, I like what Monster King's doing there, though. He's probably looking to scope out some sort of movement and an air block and maybe chip him out, but that DP is going to do it. It has been a while since I've been able to sit down and stream on my channel anyway, because we do the community lab stuff often. But man, it's been weird having to figure out what times I'm available to stream. But I think we're gonna sit with this Saturday time frame from now on. So hopefully more people come out. A nice air blocking from S91. Monster King may want to get out of here because this is looking scary. Well, goes for it, but he's a S91's a little too high for that to catch. Right, and we're one for S91 here. Oh, that I was not expecting that DP to whiff there. Okay, nice. Okay, I think that was a late guard cancel. Guard cancel weapon for Golden is probably the ultimate, but if you're mid screen, there's a chance that that drops, which is a little bit of a scary situation. Oh, I was thinking maybe in that situation it's better to cancel into burst, but he might have managed to input Lariat there. Nice. Yeah, full combo off that potential unblockable. Because this game has got the same one frame unblockables as ST Shotos, where Tatsu, I believe it's exclusive to old Shotos actually, I forget. But Air Tatsu is a one frame button, so one frame move, so it is randomly unblockable in ST for reasons. Ooh, okay, good tech, but gets the jab. Might have been attempting a counter throw of his own. All right, Killer B this time. These players are both seriously good and have quite a variety of characters, which means their sets are always fun to watch. I feel like maybe we haven't seen as much Blodia in recent years since K-Jock has shifted focus to Vampire when he's available. But to be honest, I think the last couple of like events, I think one combo breaker K-Jock couldn't make it because he had a wedding or something. So there's been a lot going on in that guy's life, and you know what, fighting games will continue to be there. And I think we can't downplay his contributions to the scene because we only had like a base to work on because K-Jock, Hilder, and a bunch of other guys were really exploring the game way back in like 2008 into 2010s. That's the reason we have such a good relationship between the U.S. and like Japanese players as well. Anyway, round robin's a fairly standard tournament format where each player plays the other players. Since there's only three, that means player one will play both player two and player three. Uh, so there's only going to be like 3 total sets here. It takes more time the more players there are. So people don't usually do it for more than like 4 or 5 players. I forget if I updated the bracket command on my Twitch, but I'm just going to link this here so you can see what it looks like. Oh, nice air throw from Monster King. Still plenty of time to turn things around here. But at this point, yeah, this character can play Runaway despite having really fast movement speed and nice mix-ups, so play both rushdown and zoning effectively in a way I think most other characters can't. Sort of maybe, again, Super 8, maybe like Jackal to an extent. Although Jackal's a character who kind of plays a more solid neutral and doesn't have a crazy reward off like high-low mix-ups compared to some characters. Oh, time's running out, but he catches. All right. Okay, air throw, OTG sword, nice. Oh, almost, yeah, that's going to be a chip out situation. Very hard to avoid that. Nice, well played. S91's going to take that 3-0. Maybe it would have been a good idea to play tonight, but I'm still feeling sick, and I'm hoping I'll be better in time to return to work on Monday, so I'm taking it easy. All right, how is that looking? There we go. The V Flippy from, let me see where this is. Netherlands versus S91 from Brazil. I assume internet's pretty good up in the Netherlands, but I have no idea. I think it's beautiful that FightKit's good enough that we can play on these types of connections pretty regularly. Like, I've played S91 a bunch, and the connection is never the problem. The problem is that he's cracked at this game. We get to see the Jackal come out now. Nice punish. That's a perfect, too. Wow. I just know for sure. I just feel like lately people have been online haters, and there are levels to it. I think online ranked in a massive game like Street Fighter 6 is a pretty bad experience. I think going on to Fightcade and willingly playing people is a totally different thing, but you know how it is. Oh, the throw? Okay. Chip situation? Yeah, there's no avoiding that. Those Reptos bodies have a very good Giga Crush that hits all the way up into the air like that. S91 may be looking to dominate in this set. He plays Jackal very effectively. I've tried to play this character on and off a bunch, but I think like his choices on where to poke and where to like throw it, that laser especially are very smart. So the laser move there, that is he's got two versions: 236 weapon and 632 weapon. 632 is going to scrape towards the ground like that. And it's very good. You know, it does up to 5 bits a chip or 5 hits. If it hits, you can usually hit a dashing normal to follow that up as well. Yeah, I forget if my PC runs Strive well. I've actually been considering playing it now in 2.0, because it seems like they've put the game into a reasonable spot now, where things are good and bad, instead of every character can like do 50% on a round start far S because Wild Assault exists. But also because they buffed Leo and gave him jump cancel on his stance buttons, which is just stupid enough for me to be like, okay, hold on. Very nice anti-air with that Giga Crush, though. Yeah, my buddy Ty Tuesday had been posting some fun stuff with Soul, where despite what the patch notes would have you believe, his mix has not been killed. But he is still like a normal guy. Nice chip. Yeah, that I think that might have effectively been inescapable, because it hit on that air reset and then Tatsu hits there, so you can't even reversal throw it. Like, I can agree that some of the stuff they do with Strive is disappointing philosophy, like the design philosophy of we're going to make sure that there are 3 like distinct weight classes, light, normal, and heavy, and we're going to make sure combos work on everyone, and we're going to make sure that no one has like low profile on 2K or whatever. That stuff's a little disappointing to me, just because I think characters deserve to be a little weirder, but I think the game is pretty good. Oh, the super. But unfortunately, weird shit happens when you get air reset by the first of that super. And I think the follow-up shots can be unblockable. It's scary. Flippy is in a chip damage situation here, so he's got to watch out. Oh, hit by the jab. But yeah, they've done smart things, like give more scaling to moves, like anything that will kind of zoop through neutral, like whatever they call Grand Piper in this game, or Stun Edge. Okay, very good catch. Big damage on that too, no. All this 91 really needs to do is like, wow, well, I guess that. Alright, that is going to be 3-0 for S91. Nice, I'm going to be able to wrap this up. First to 3 in this game can be slow, but it was pretty fast tonight. Alright, well, I'm going to go look for someone to raid real quick, but thank you all for coming. Remember, you can always join the Discord here for Cyberbots. All right, I'm gonna raid Ryudo because he's playing something, and that's always a fun time. I think for today, his theme is mouse-based games, not as in the computer peripheral, mouse as in the critters. So have fun.